Since I'm bedridden and ill, this actually is like feeling a little bit worse than I initially anticipated, but I'm gonna show you something I have been making for the past like 2 months, and then 2 things that I bought that I think are really cool. Standing up just now felt like vaguely Victorian. I'm weak, I'm feeble. I don't know, I probably haven't mentioned this, but for the past like 2 months I have been working on a zine, and if I was better I would actually go to Staples and get the rest so I could make more, but it looks like this. It's called Perverse, and then for the front I like collage this little thing. I made a lot of this, I made a lot of this physically, like this was the cover page I made, and then I scanned it, and then I got like sick and tired. I mean, this took me like maybe 20 hours to do. So I was like sick of it, and I wanted to make the rest digitally, or just like it was just easier for me to do that so I could scan little pieces of paper and like scraps I had, and I wouldn't have to like sacrifice them to paste them in one of these. But that's the cover. It's gonna be like DMV centered because that's where I live. But I do want to do like future collaborations with people and stuff. I want to meet other artistic people and like creatives in the area. I would love to interview people. I think that would be so much fun, but it's just gonna be like small. I took like a lot of pictures from abroad, and I went through like an entire moleskin. I was gone, so I have a lot of like those pages pasted in there. I sound awful. Oh my gosh, this is like one of my favorite pages. I edited, because I just kind of threw this together in like 5 seconds, so this is not going to be in the final process. One, because I just think it looks ugly. But I drew these little comics too. They're silly. But I think I'm proud of it. I don't know. The purpose of this for me is I think I really wanted to return to a place of just like creating because it was fun. I feel like I think everything has to be like my magnum opus. And I do way more thinking about making stuff than I do actually making stuff. Like when I was a kid, I would like illustrate and like write entire comic books, and I'd like print them and I'd give them to my friends in class and just do little things like that just for fun. So this is gonna be just for fun, but I will also be selling at the Georgetown flea market one of these Sundays. Not these sick copies that I'm coughing all over, so don't fret, but they'll probably only be like $1 to $3. I don't think zines should be expensive. That's going against the original culture of them. And then what I wanted to show you that was cool, let me grab that. These are like some sick magazines I have right now. So I got the newest punk newspaper edition when I was in New York last month. Oh my god, I'm like choking on my coughs. And then I just bought this at a vintage store because I wanted to collage with it. I've already finished this zine volume, but like for another one I could use some of this. But it's a Playboy magazine from 1964, June. I had never seen one of these in real life. It's crazy, like insane. I don't know, I thought there'd be some cool stuff. And then I also got a Rolling Stones newspaper from 1989. And it's very sick. I actually got a poster out of this one. So at least I'll have like one thing on my walls when I'm done taking all of that down. That is it, but I'm gonna go play Roblox now. Something really funny is that yesterday I just kind of woke up with a cough, and I was like in my head like, oh, it'll go away. So I booked like a lane reservation at my gym so I could like swim this morning at like 6:30. Like I don't know what kind of delusion I was like living in, where one, I thought I was gonna wake up at like 5 and go to the gym so I could swim, and 2, that I thought I wasn't gonna get like sicker. That's it. Peace and love. Funny comments on that sleep video, by the way. That was hysterical. Sleep schedule has not successfully been fixed, if anyone was wondering.